What's up, guys? This is Wyatt.
I'm Jeffrey.
And this is our review of the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie.
Allow me to demonstrate the skill of Shaolin, the special technique of shadow boxing.
Alright, before we dive too deep into spoilers, we're just going to give you the rating of this film.
Yeah. Okay, so splitting it into two parts, I would say the fights in the film are a good 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Definitely. But everything else in the film, probably a 4, honestly, for me.
Yeah. So for me, I think, yeah, I'd agree with the fights, like 8 or 9. Because I think the only thing stopping it from getting the 10 is the lack of camera movement, but the choreography is like really creative in my opinion. And then with everything else I'd probably give around a 4 to, other than the VFX. I think it should be, I think the designer should be like bumped up to like maybe like a 5 or a 6, because I feel like they did a really good job. Alright, so now we're gonna get into spoilers.
So I like to split it in between fights and then everything else in the movie. So we're gonna start with everything else. So the characters in this film, for me at least, were mostly subpar. I mean, I really only like Kano and Kung Lao, and Kung Lao's just my favorite anyway. So yeah, he had a head start.
Okay, so I liked I did like how Kung Lao was written, and I really went in like really thinking that they were not gonna do Jax well at all, but in the end he was actually pretty decent. Like like his character like was pretty good overall.
They're all cool.
Yeah, they're all the characters.
I feel like the biggest problem is that the main character is just like he's pretty much just a flat character. Like
Cole Young is a flat character.
But the thing about a flat character is they can be good if the characters around them
like
changing because of them, like Goku. But in this, the other characters around them aren't really that
changing too much. Yeah.
So you're kind of a boring character surrounded by boring characters. But the dialogue too is mostly just exposition.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no like building rapport between the characters. They just kind of like, hey, we're gonna go here. Why? Because we need this.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, I can't fault it. It's a fighting movie, but they're just kind of trying to get to each fight.
Yeah, like,
happen.
It's not like I went in like expecting like an Oscar-worthy screenplay or anything like that. Like I went in thinking like the script was just gonna be like a sort of a not like bland, but a really basic like layout for like a character story. So I wasn't going in it like expecting like Nightcrawler or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like just the biggest problem the film has is that it doesn't know that it's not like aware that it's
bland,
plot sucks,
like
so it focuses on it way too much.
Oh,
it's not just like if for a big fix for me for the film would be if it was just like the dumbest exposition for like a good 30 seconds, cut to a fight for no reason. I think that would be like amazing. Just embrace it, you know. Just go for it. The comedic relief in this is pretty good. Kano's funny.
Kano's hilarious.
Cole has some good lines that are pretty funny.
One of my favorite moments in the whole entire film is whenever Liu Kang touches like his shoulder, and he's like, "There's much to learn." And then like Kano's just like, it's so funny, dog.
Any scene with Kano in it is pretty much just like really good. Kano is probably the best character.
Yeah, Kano's like, his
fights are boring, mostly.
Yeah, I didn't like Kano's fights, but like his character, I think overall he did shine.
Him unlocking his Arcana was my favorite Arcana unlock, because it was like it wasn't like a surprise. I saw it was going from the start of the scene, but it was like it was a really good, well done scene. Yeah, and it made me like Kung Lao even more.
Yeah, Kung Lao, and I think Kung Lao, Kano, and Scorpion, I think were like the highlights of this film for me, like character wise.
Yeah, definitely. I love it.
You on?
Another thing was the settings and the color palette, I guess, of the film was kind of boring and what's the word? Unremarkable, I guess. They weren't bad. It wasn't like distracting how bad they were. They just kind of nothing stood out about them. They were just sort of like I don't know. Even like they had a temple of a god and it was just sort of like forgettable, I guess. It wasn't that remarkable.
See, I liked like the color palette and like the way the colors looked whenever it's mostly like Scorpion and Sub-Zero scenes. Scorpion and Sub-Zero scenes, I really liked how the colors clash between each other, and I liked how that works. But in a lot of times in the film, what I saw is like there would be a scene with like Scorpion and Sub-Zero where the colors are really like monotone. They look good, but they're really like mid-tones. And then you would see another scene and the colors are really bright.
Yeah.
Like the colors are really bright. Like you see like Sonya's like her blasts are mad bright.
Oh, yeah.
And then you see like you see like and sometimes in the temple like for some reason it looks like the characters are way brighter than like they were in that Sub-Zero sort of like scenes.
The opening scene, it was really good, but the first thing I noticed about it, to be honest, was the way Scorpion's outfit looked that he had on just didn't like fit with the setting around him. Like it was just, I don't know, it just didn't look. I feel like they missed an opportunity to make it look cool. It was just his yellow suit or whatever, and then just bland forest behind him.
Oh
like,
yeah, I see what you mean. Like the colors of like
they didn't do anything.
Okay,
It was just kind of just put him there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So
like an example of like a good like clothing that goes along with like the background would be like Hero or like Shadow.
Yeah.
Like
I guess I had higher expectations than I should have.
Yeah. What's the director's name? Zhang something.
No clue.
I don't know. Shadow and Hero are freaking masterful pieces of color in cinema. Like they're freaking amazing. Liu Kang. I thought Liu Kang's I think Ludi Lin did a good job of portraying Liu Kang.
He's a dork.
Well, Liu Kang is sort of like that though.
I guess.
I guess. But no,
oh, and then
I thought, but like his ability, like I feel like they could have done more with his abilities, like in the first half. Like in the end, like they did bring out his abilities a bit more, but I think in that beginning half, he really didn't do much with them.
And one of my biggest grievances with the film is Kung Lao's death, which just for me just sucked. Like they didn't do nearly enough. He had probably the coolest fatality in the whole movie, but he barely used his powers.
Yeah.
He kind of died in a lame way. Like he didn't get like a cool, gory fatality. He just dumb VFX and he fell to the ground. And then his death didn't do anything. Like literally, like, I thought.
It did a little bit with Liu Kang.
Yeah, Liu Kang got mad, but I thought he was gonna like beat up.
No, but he did.
But all they just held him back and they're gone, and that's the end of that.
Yeah,
it's like it never happened.
And then the only thing I would say that they did is they came together as a team, more or less.
Yes.
Like they was like, he was like, oh, there's no way we can beat him if we don't have Kung Lao.
That could have been even without his death.
That's
just
true.
Him being invaded would have done that.
Yeah, that's true.
And they could have just used it for anything. Just like made Liu Kang like have a cool fight scene against the sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? But yeah. Oops. You could have had a cool fight against Shang Tsung. The Arcana in this.
Oh yeah, the Arcana.
I like most of their powers. I mean, Cole's suit is awesome.
Yeah.
I thought Kano, especially the way I unlocked it, and his I-beam it's pretty cool. He didn't use it as much as I would have liked him to.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
That was kind of the case with most of their powers, really. They just didn't use them a whole lot.
We didn't see we didn't see Kung Lao unlock it, obviously, but man, that opening scene of him like the hat coming in, him flying up, oh my gosh, it looks so good, dog. It looks so good.
I was like, yo, but then he never teleported again.
Yeah.
He just did that one for the cool entrance and never again.
But dang, that entrance was cool though. That entrance was beautiful, man. I think the VFX was actually pretty well done in this film. Like I think all the ice VFX were really well done.
The ice looks good. I didn't like the fire though.
I liked the fire.
Scorpion's fire.
Yeah, I like Scorpion's fire.
I didn't like Liu Kang's looked really cartoony, I guess. It didn't blend well with the rest of the film.
Yeah,
like, out of place.
Well, other than the fire that I thought was realistic for Liu Kang was was whenever he summoned a dragon. Weirdly enough,
that was so cool.
Weirdly enough, I thought the fire looked really realistic in that shot.
It looked awesome.
But like in the shots wherever he's holding fire, the fire is a lot more mellow and it's calmer than most fire. It's like a wispy sort of fire, and I think that's what's sort of like throwing it off and not making it fit.
It was too bright for the rest of the film.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay.
And then hold up. So the ice was really well done. I thought they like went all out with that ice, but they did it really well. Like there was like if you see it, like if you look at it.
Yeah, if you look at it, like it doesn't like you look close to it and you're like that was awful. Like,
yeah, like the light was going through it. Like it was like legit,
it
almost like it was
dangerous
there.
too. Like look at it, like
yeah. He was like it was really dope.
Moving on to the fights. The opening fight was by far one of the best. Just the choreography was so great.
Yeah.
It was gruesome. It was brutal.
Yo, like
both Scorpion and Sub-Zero did amazing.
Yo, whenever that whole entire like setup, I really like how they did that exposition. I think like that one was really well made. That opening 7 minutes really hooks you into the film. And whenever well, you know, everything's happening, and then you see him, Scorpion against the Luke. What is it? No, what's the
For the
Lin Kuei?
For the Lin Kuei.
Yeah. So whenever you see Scorpion against the Lin Kuei, like the group of people, that choreography is so clean.
Dude.
Like you see him like make the little like.
Oh, when I saw it laying on the ground, I was like,
bro, like
so clean.
I think what they did with like the choreography was like they really pushed the limits of.
They definitely didn't miss any opportunities.
Yeah, they did not like
that weapon. They could have just been really boring with it, but
they
like,
really pushed it.
He like threw it through a guy's head.
Threw it,
That was
brought
so
him back,
sick.
stepped on his head. Like they did a lot with that, and
It was
it
so
looked
good.
really well done.
So then after the opening fight, we have this MMA cage fight with Cole Young versus some dude.
Cole Young versus the other guy. You know,
Anyway,
the other
I really liked the fight.
I thought it was really fire.
It was
Like,
great. It was definitely.
yeah,
I don't know. I sort of forgot about it because of everything else that happens afterwards.
yeah.
The fights
It's really
get
a
lot
mellow
more-
fight compared to.
Yeah, it was really grounded.
First time I didn't expect like the first time I saw it, like I didn't know that was gonna be his daughter. Like I was like,
I had no clue who
he has
that
a
was.
daughter.
I was like, it's some random little girl.
I know that's what I
talking to
thought.
him.
I was like, okay, she's
kinda
just
weird,
she's
bud.
just there helping him, I guess. She just found
Like, what does your girlfriend think
like
about this?
I thought like it was this girl he got on the street and he was like, give me $200. I need some money.
Train me.
Please. And then nobody else gonna help me. That's what I thought it was. But like I really was not expecting it to be because like he seemed mad young. And his daughter was
Yeah, I know,
pretty.
yeah,
His
he
daughter
was
was pretty old.
He
Like
was like 25 and his daughter's like
it's
12.
It's
It was
like yeah, it was like. But no, but the choreography of the cage fight though, like okay, I thought it was. I wish Harley was here so he
knows.
He would probably.
He'd be like, so thing about UFC.
I know Harley would have more insight, but I think like I've seen like the groundwork of the UFC whenever like they have him in that open position.
And we've been there.
No, not in that open position like this. No, I'm not talking about the arm
I know what
bar.
you're talking about.
I'm talking about like
Yeah,
the
I know.
leg and then
I feel
the
like
arm.
I
I've never been in that position, but like
It was very.
it was really like I liked how they added that in there. Just
I hated that he tapped out. I was kind of.
I know, like I don't know
I
why.
thought he was gonna be like one of those characters that just would sit there and take it until the ref called it.
Yeah.
And had him tap out, and they didn't have to make him tap out. Like they could have had
And
him
then-
take it.
yeah,
And
and
the
then
ref stopped it. I don't know
also-
why they had him tap out.
And then also like the way they were setting up Cole Young's character. Well, I guess he didn't have a flat arc because he did become a better fighter. But
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He kind of goes from disgraced, like he used to be good, to a disgraced fighter, and then he came back.
okay, so he was going in. I was like, all right, he got this, and I was like,
Oh, he got rocked.
and then he had the arm bar. I was like, oh, that's easy. Like it really looked like he had the arm bar. And then he was just like, I was like, bro, come on, dog. There's no way. Like, there's no way he folded that badly. Bro had his in like, what you gonna do? Like, that's so flawed. Like, just disrespecting him.
Yeah, pretty much every fight except for a few was pretty outstanding.
It's pretty, yeah. The only gripe that I have with the fight scenes is there's a lack of movement with the camera. But, like, that's expected with most,
mainstream.
yeah, with,
fighting films.
like, yeah, with most, like,
It's
fight.
pretty static camera work.
It's just, like,
they move around the camera. The
yeah.
camera doesn't really move.
yeah.
They did better.
There's like
For the
there
most part.
were some camera movements, but it didn't seem like it was like really like
They didn't have the camera add to the fight. They
Yeah.
just kind of were like you were just watching it. You weren't like in there really.
like Brian Lee said, like it was like A cam, B cam, and then they just throw hands, and then they have a random editor just cut it in.
Yeah.
So like it was okay, like it was all right, but I did wish they did a bit more using the camera movement as an advantage with the choreography.
So then after that is the Jax versus Sub-Zero fight.
Oh, okay,
This
so-
fight was. I like how we saw Jax's fighting style, just sort of brute force, kind of.
Like military,
Yeah.
I liked his
Very
personality,
military.
like
I love Jackson.
yeah, his personality along came
He was
through
cool.
with this one. Like
He was cool.
he was like
I don't really remember I don't remember any like really character moments, but
he was like what did he just say? Are there 6 doors?
Yeah, and then he got whoa.
I know. Yo.
Yeah,
okay, so
the way he lost his arms.
So in the trailer, like I already knew who's gonna lose his arms with Sub-Zero, bro.
Everyone knows.
All right, so like whenever he did, all right, so I was like, oh yeah, okay, his arm is gone. All right, I already knew that was gonna happen. He pushes him off, and I was like, okay, he's like, boom, and then he fell off, like his head.
I know, I thought he died.
His head hit the concrete.
I knew he came back.
I was like, oh my god.
And then he's in the hospital or whatever, and no marking.
I know, yeah. He was in the
it was brutal.
the
like most of
infirmary.
this movie, it was perfectly brutal.
He was like
so
with
good.
the infirmary, and the random people just came with the mechanics, like,
Yeah.
like he freaking banged his junk on like the concrete, and then like he had no marks on his head. Yeah, that is a good point.
So next we're gonna talk about the reptile fight, which he's not a fan of, but I really liked it because it did something special and different, kind of. It wasn't crazy new. I mean, it's been done like many times, but it was different than the rest of the film. It was cool. I really like Kano ripping his heart out.
I like that part about it.
A highlight for me.
Mm-hmm.
I love Kano. I love watching him rip guys' hearts out. That was just sick.
And Kano's character, like I think that's what really adds to the scene, in my opinion.
It. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, he's like, hey, look at this.
I'm too much on the arch.
But like, there was hold up, there was so there. I'm not saying that I hate that fight scene. It's it's only because I really like seeing in depth like choreography go down, and you can see almost like none of that fight. There was a lot of that fight like it's not the obviously it's not like the director's fault or anything or nothing like that, because like legit that's the character. Yeah. But like I just didn't really like how I couldn't see anything that was happening until like the very end. By the very end, he's just like he was dead.
So then we have when all the bad guys break into the temple and stuff and they fight. And
the first time that they did this,
it was really good. This is probably my favorite kill in the movie. Where
no, it's the best kill.
Okay,
it's the best kill,
where
bro.
Kung Lao does his fatality, throws his
freaking this like freaking eagle girl.
What's her name?
I don't remember her name.
I told you to look it up.
I don't even care. This eagle girl freaking swoops down.
She a demon.
The freaking girl with wings, bro. She comes down. Kung Lao throws that junk, goes onto her back. Go on. Throws it into the ground. Just drives her head into like the freaking blade.
So great. And
then
he goes flawless.
He's like,
and I was like,
oh my god. Bro, it was so hype, bro.
And then he dies, and they're like, all right. While this is going on, you have Goro coming to kill Cole and his family.
Yeah. And
this is when Cole unlocks his Arcana. It's supposed to be something he loves his family, but it's lame.
It's lame that he loves his
family.
It's lame.
And it's so boring. It's not special. He doesn't want to be a good fighter again.
It's lame. He loves his family.
No, he doesn't want to be a good fighter. He doesn't care about saving the world. He doesn't care about anything cool. I want to protect my family. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, Goro was cool. I kind of hate that they killed him so early, like most characters, but I'm sure he'll come back.
I liked how he got his Arcana, like the armor.
And they said it's a human punching bag, and that's his power.
I never even connected that.
Did I text you that? I texted you that.
I don't even know.
Anyway, yeah.
But bro, it was really dope how he had developed the tonfa too, and then like it had blades on his tonfa.
And the kill was awesome too. It was sick. I loved it. Then we have the fight where they all have their powers finally.
And it was like a tournament fight.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, so
yeah, they had all the stages from the game, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
But it had a lot of cool moments in it, but overall the fights were just kind of not that special. I mean, you had Liu Kang's dragon, which was so sick.
I thought Jax was meh. I thought
Sonya's. So the thing with Jax was his opponent is just like some dude with a hammer.
Yeah, so he just sort of
he just kind of beat him up.
Sonya's was alright. I thought it showed her like her expertise.
It reminded me of that scene from all this thing I was watching was that scene from Kill Bill. Volume 2.
Oh yeah.
It was like just like that. If they had sort of the same scene.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I thought it showed her expertise in fighting, like her like. Yeah. How she overcame the like freaking eye beam. I thought that was really cool how she did that. I thought it was an alright scene though. Like there's nothing in particular. It's like
kill off the most entertaining character.
Yeah, he's probably coming back.
They have a problem with that, killing off the best characters. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Kung Lao, Goro.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, so that was a cool fight. And then I don't know, her powers are.
She
didn't use them much.
She didn't really like develop them. She didn't really develop them.
Shot through her stomach when she killed Melina when she showed up.
Obviously, even though that's not really possible, that it only
Dog.
got her spine.
She's a demon.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's her. Why is her spine the only thing that
No, it
it
wasn't
was a
her, no,
beam.
It wasn't her spine. It went this way, didn't it?
No, it was a beam. It was shot through. You saw a hole,
she's
and
a
then there was
demon,
a
dog.
spine,
Dude,
bro.
she's a demon.
Why did the spine stay? You feel me?
She's
Like
not a
this.
human. She's not a human.
So her spine is invulnerable, and
I don't know. It could be. Maybe.
So her
You don't
fle-
know. Are you
her
a
flesh
Are
is
you a
weak.
demonologist?
her
Are
muscle.
you a demonologist?
Okay.
You go to school for demonology?
No, bro.
At
Her-
UC Demon? No.
You see?
So shut up.
So
Then we have the final fight back in the UFC gym between Cole.
so he, like he
Sub-Zero
takes
and
his
Scorpion.
family. I thought that was really well done how they did that low key, like how he appeared. Like I was looking back over that
Oh yeah,
scene.
it was it was like Scream or something.
I know it was like a horror film. Like she was just like, "Oh yeah, so let's go," and then he's just like at the window. And
What's up?
the window like slightly creaks and it's like, and then he's just like, he just shows up and he's like, I got your bracelet. Come on.
And he had the bracelet.
Come on. Yeah, he got the bracelet and then he froze it and crushed it. He's like, oh, the bracelet. Yeah, I know the bracelet was cold.
So yeah, so then there's the
No
UFC
pun
gym.
intended. The
And
bracelet
this-
was cold. I didn't mean to say that.
This fight was definitely my favorite. It's so cool.
I like how they okay, this is probably the best setup fight I think. Like
the second part?
no, this is like
And it was in the trailer for a reason, you know.
yeah. I think it was one of the best setup fights, you know. They're like how he like forced him to come to him. Then whenever he did, like Jim was whole frosted over. He had his family pinned onto like the gate.
Yeah.
And then like the choreography I thought was really cool also.
Definitely. I think, yeah, the highlight of the film probably.
Yeah.
was when Sub-Zero was about to kill Cole.
And then freaking, oh my god, Sub-Zero just get over here, bro.
Oh,
it was
it's
so
good,
bro.
It's so good. I jumped out of the couch.
I was just about to say
I was like,
that.
oh my
I was just about to say that. Yo, whenever that happened, bro, I had me and my brother like, yo, it was so clean, dog. That junk was like the coldest scene, dog. Like,
It's fire. What am I saying?
he was like, get over here.
And then the Sub-Zero versus Scorpion fight.
Oh, okay. I
incredible.
love the
Very
choreography,
beautiful.
bro. And then they took like aspects of they took aspects from like, what is it? Like traditional like Japanese samurai, like
Yeah.
and then they
the sword
incorporated
fights.
and they incorporated into like into
And
like
them,
the creativity. Okay.
And they had a little tug of war over Scorpion's like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then
They
you
were
know how
they
he
were
put the
fighting
blade into the ground and then he threw him and he bounced off the blade.
Yes.
All right. Okay, I will say this: the choreography in this film is incredibly creative. It is so creative. Like it's freaking insane. Like it was honestly brilliant. Like whoever choreographed it, it was honestly like amazing. And I think and a lot of the people that were actually in this film were martial artists, and I think that was
a big thing. They're martial artists first, actors second.
They said that the actor for like Sub-Zero was like so fast, like for the camera, like the camera couldn't keep up. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Like,
and yeah, so then once Scorpion shows up, they fight, and then you have in the ring Cole and Scorpion fighting Sub-Zero at the same time.
And I thought that choreography. See, the choreography is so creative.
It was great.
Like the way that they bounced off of each other. Like you had stuff like
and then
Cole Scorpion would throw the thing, then Sub-Zero would move, then you'd have like Cole rebound it, and then like it would go into.
And then
I thought that was mad
And
creative.
then when Cole picked him up and threw him in the air, and Scorpion
and then he
pulled him back down.
Yo,
They were beating that man. It was jumping him. Fight back!
Fight back! That's exactly what I was thinking, dog.
No, like, fight back!
Bro, that's exactly it. Bro, they were jumping him.
Bro,
Bro stood up, he was like, for the delinquent.
He did not know where he was, dog.
Bro stood up like he was about to do something else.
It was like, hey, yo, round two, bro, I got this. I got you.
Freaking, like, then Cole came back, slapped him, and then, like, Scorpion was like, I got this. Don't even worry about it no more.
Which brings us to this last part, which I thought was just hugely disappointing for me, at least. I mean, I thought Scorpion was gonna pull him into hell and do his big fatality, like just one of the coolest fatalities in the game, but he just burned him, which I guess was okay.
Also, I thought it was cool.
You
Yeah.
could have dragged him into hell and like boom,
Okay.
boom.
Like I thought it was cool for what it was, but I think if they would have gone that route, it would have been pretty. It would have been dope.
Probably like.
Just pass out.
Well, like, yeah, I might have been like, oh, you know,
bro.
he's so sick.
But like with what they did, I thought it was like mad creative. Not mad creative.
Yeah, it was cool.
I thought it was like good. Like
It wasn't bad. It was just like
what you had in mind.
I set myself up. I was like, oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, and he didn't do it. And I was like,
no.
yeah. The movie ends.
Yeah.
With set up for part 2.
And then who do they reference?
Johnny Cage.
Johnny
yeah,
Cage.
Johnny Cage.
Why was his name just not there at all?
Cage. Yeah, he was.
Bro.
Cole's back in the gym. He's like, I'm quitting. And he's like,
where are you going?
I got enough for it. I'm like, I'm going
Hollywood.
Why?
That's what the coach said.
Yeah.
That's what the coach said. I was like,
did they explain it?
Okay.
Did they explain why he's going to Hollywood?
Just
to find Johnny Cage. I
yeah,
guess.
they were like,
I guess.
they were like,
I guess yeah, they did kind of explain it.
They were like, oh yeah, we gotta find new fighters.
Champions.
We gotta find new fighters.
I'm excited for Johnny Cage.
Yeah. Loki, I want Scott Adkins to be Johnny Cage, the dude that played Boyka.
Another thing I don't like is that like at the end where they had them all like disappear into smoke, saying they're probably gonna come back.
Oh yeah.
I feel like so I'm bringing them up. I guess it's already established in Mortal Kombat that death doesn't really mean that much. But first off, it kind of gets rid of like the
whole point of the
punch of it, and then
the whole point of the tournament.
Yeah. And then also there's so many characters in Mortal Kombat, and they're choosing to bring back the ones they've already used.
Yeah.
Like, they have still a huge roster to go through.
That's true.
So instead of like bringing new characters to focus on, they're going to use the old. They might bring in new ones, but I feel like they could take the opportunity to focus more on new characters and just forget.
Even though they freaking bully like Sub-Zero, I don't think Sub-Zero's died.
Definitely not. He's coming.
But like, I would have loved if he would have died and freaking Sub-Zero 2 came in. I think that would have been cold. I need to stop saying cold when referencing Sub-Zero.
Cold.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. There's so many people like actors I have in mind for like these new characters. I'm like, it's just me, I guess.
You need Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal for every character.
He could be Johnny Cage.
No, he can't.
Ryan Reynolds.
I don't think he can fight. He would be
good Johnny Cage.
But but honestly, that's just throwing him into his character type.
I get.
Like, we've seen him.
We've seen him play.
He played Johnny Cage like 30 times.
He's like the Rock at this point.
He played Johnny Cage like 30 times, bro. It's like, oh, Deadpool, Johnny Cage. He played Johnny Cage like 30 times at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see. Who else did you just say?
I have no clue.
You said
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal.
I just like him as an actor. He doesn't belong in this movie at all.
Yeah, but yeah, he could probably act circles.
Dude.
He could probably like
He would make everyone look bad.
Yeah. Well, other than I think the only person that can really touch
they would be like, we must go to the ancient temple to get the artifact to save the world, and he would be like, my whole family died, and I just want to save the world and make it right. Like, such a tone shift of like this amazing like actor. Yeah.
I want to fight. Oh, bro. But yo, whenever I think what was I gonna say?
Don't ask me.
Alright, Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't even know if he could. Yeah, he couldn't do a split like Johnny Cage, if you know what I'm saying.
That's a good point.
But like he does have hands from from Southpaw. You seen Southpaw?
Yeah.
I know he has hands, but
Alright.
I don't know if he can get into a split in like the year that they're probably gonna film this movie. You have 1 year to hit the splits.
Send him Shaolin.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, no. Now I'm just gonna fantasize about Jake Gyllenhaal becoming a Shaolin.
Yo, I need that movie Jake Gyllenhaal the Shaolin one.
No, not a documentary.
Oh,
his
snap!
actually doing it.
Snap, that would be dope. That would.
Jake Gyllenhaal. If you're watching this,
please become a Shaolin.
I need it.
Join it. Please become a Shaolin disciple. No. Tell him to say goodbye. You just gonna leave him? Wait! You gotta close out the video.
I did close it out.
That
was our review of Mortal Kombat.
Thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. Hey, like, subscribe, all that. Where are you going? Where?
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hey, like, subscribe, you know, turn on the notifications. All that. I don't know where Wyatt went. He went somewhere. So, turn on.
Message me on Instagram.
I hope you trip. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow our Instagram below. Also, we have Discord. Join the Discord community because it's like really dope. It's a really dope community. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Well, I will see you guys later too. Eventually.
I'ma give it to you with no trivia. Roll like cocaine straight from Bolivia. My hip hop will rock and shock the nation like the Emancipation Proclamation. We MCs approach with slang to set. Them other runner to the wall and bang your